What's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to stop self-sabotaging yourself from relationships. How to stop pulling away from the good guys. This is a question I get asked often, where women want a good guy, but when they find a good guy, they usually back off, they get scared, and they usually just lose attraction. And a lot of the times, they don't want that. It's very frustrating. Wanting the good person, as soon as you meet them, you get turned off by them. It's something that's confusing, and it can make you think you're fucking crazy, right? But in reality, you gotta realize that you are crazy. It's something that a lot of people are jaded in their lives. Things happen in your life that messes you up emotionally, and so you think you want something, but your body still finds what you want as a threat. For example, for the most part in relationships, whenever you get hurt, your body usually remembers the circumstance. It usually generalizes things, and it usually goes into false conclusions. So a guy hurts you, and as a result, the moment your body notices that you're getting attached to someone, or that someone's good for you, it gets turned off by it in an attempt to help you avoid the pain. And so you tend to get shy, you tend to get turned off when guys treat you the right way. It's because your body's not used to that. Your body has been used to negative relationships. You have a certain expectations for relationships and certain behavior that is healthy for you. You lose attraction for those kind of guys. So one of the things you got to do is you gotta stop looking on the outside. That's the first step, and I always talk about this. But you gotta stop externalizing your unhappiness, which in this case is trying to find a solution through finding a relationship. You gotta stop doing that, because then you're gonna be placing a lot of pressure on this. This is more of an underlying issue. This is more of an issue that transcends dating, all right? And it's more of a lack of self-awareness. And I go to this all the time, but you got to realize why, because the pain that you feel. When you feel that pain, you then try to find something to make you happy, and that usually is relationships. And so it's kind of like success. Whenever people want success, until success is about to come, most people, when success is at their door, they self-sabotage themselves. They get scared and they run away from it. So in your case, rather than feeling the emotion of being scared, of being uncomfortable around a guy that actually likes you, or even worse, the self-judgment that you feel whenever you judge yourself because you can't keep a guy that you like, that self-judgment, if you go into it, if you observe it, rather than trying to externalize it and trying to not think about it and trying to distract yourself, or trying to find a fact about your life that counteracts and goes against the things that's going on inside of you, which is to say, you feel shitty, so then you try to find something that will make you feel better. When you stop that compulsion to try to improve the emotion, when you stop doing that and you simply go into it, it'll naturally dissolve. What that emotion wants is your attention. It doesn't want you to distract it. It doesn't want you to run away from it. It wants you to grow closer to it. And what tends to happen is that usually it's very it's very uncomfortable. And it'll seem like it'll never leave. But like everything else in life, it passes away. You have to stay there. Because if you try to use that emotion and try to distract yourself through finding the right relationship, you're going to be feeding that emotion. You're going to be feeding that pattern. And once again, you're going to return to the same pattern of finding guys you like and losing attraction. Or finding the right guy, losing attraction. Most people have addiction to pain, and one of the ways that people get addicted to pain is being addicted to the people who hurt them the most. So you got to stop doing that. One of the reasons why you get attracted to guys who are bad for you is because you are used to the negative attention. You crave for validation, and the guys that give you the validation are usually guys with low self-esteem. So what you have to do is stop looking for that validation. Stop that behavior as soon as possible. You got to stop doing that, because if you don't break that pattern, that behavior, you're always going to be repeating that, and as a result, you're always going to be getting that same guy. So the way that you stop the behavior is, as soon as you feel that neediness, the natural drive is to find, hey, I feel needy. Hey, look, let me post a status. Let me post this. Let me talk to this guy. Let me have sex with that guy, unless it's the Lexus. Let me have sex with that guy just to make myself feel better, right? And you'll do that. But then when you do that, you're feeding that pattern. It's kind of like feeding your enemy. You're feeding it with food, just to make it shut the fuck up. But what you have to do is starve it, observe it. Observe that emotion. And when you feel that emotion, you don't act on it. You observe it and then you act. Now you're making your judgment not based on neediness, not based on happiness, but based on what you want in life. It's not an instant fix, but you'll begin to heal those parts about you that's been jaded. You begin to heal those parts about you that you have been suppressing because it's so painful. As a result, your decision making, what you want in a man, your desires, your values will automatically change. But if you're being clouded by the cloud of neediness, it's gonna be very difficult for you to see that. So what tends to happen is that whenever you remove the neediness from your life, your taste changes. For example, it's kind of like not having money, and as a result, because you don't have money, you only have a taste for certain things. But when you begin to earn more money, your taste becomes a little bit more sophisticated, and you begin liking stuff for other qualities. And that's what happens when you gain abundance. You like certain guys in the beginning when you're needy, when you have low self-esteem, because they make you feel better, because they give you the validation. Even though you get some negatives with it, you don't mind because it feels good. Not because it's really good, but because of the low that you experience, the high that it gives you because of the contrast is what you are noticing. But what you have to do then is to, rather than trying to make yourself happy through the validation, you got to first starve yourself. Notice how it is to feel that pain fully. And then once you observe it, then you act. Because now you're not feeding the emotion. I know this is not a video about the tactics, how to stop feeling needy, like instant fix, but this is the real fix that transcends dating. And this is why pain is so important. Pain is absolutely important in life. And if you don't learn how to use pain to grow, you'll never grow. You can't grow with pleasure. You can't grow with pleasure. Actually, pleasure hinders you. Pain is what makes you grow. Pain is what really makes you grow, man. I'm telling you. Yo, I had no sleep today. I feel so fucking tired. It's crazy, man. I only slept like 2 hours today. It's like right now it's very early. I wanted to make this video early, so I was like, let me just make this video and go to sleep afterwards. I might just go to sleep right here in the sand and whatever, man, because I'm just so fucking tired. It's not even funny. Yeah. Anyways, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org. Wow, I'm so exhausted. It's not even funny. If you guys need one-on-one coaching, just go to mindfulattraction.org/coach in a pocket. And I'm gonna go take a nap, man. I'm like dead right now. Like, you know when you feel sick because you're so tired? That's how I feel right now. It's insane. Anyways, take care and bye-bye. Wait, I'm still here, guys.